Hi guys, and welcome on back to another episode on the Unorthoblocks server. We have got a lot to do today. I've got quite a bit planned. Just to go over what we did in the last episode though, we started work on this really cool sort of modern landscape for the Eagle and Anvil's HQ. I'm really happy with the way that this one turned out. I think we did a pretty decent job on it. And yeah, as I say, really hope those guys like it. So in today's episode, we're going to start off by collecting a load of sand because I really want to get on with our end portal project. So yeah, let's go do that. Damn, this place looks sick with the builder's shaders on. Look at this. Wait, can I break through that little sky? That's a little bit weird, but man, this is really cool. And this as well, actually. I noticed this. That you can actually see the overworld. Nice. Sponges. Definitely need sponges. Well, this is a big hole. This is a very big hole. Now, from my understanding though, there are some sponges around here. Somewhere. So, I think I found them. I am going to bring these back. I just really need them because draining water is no fun. What does this even bring us out? Huh. I have no idea where I am. Well, that took a hell of a long time, and technically we're still not done. We need to be clearing this bit out here, but basically down here there's just a load more water, and I really didn't feel like dealing with that just now. So I've got a feeling this episode is probably going to turn into a bit of a mini megasode. So far, I've already spent... man, I really can't get over how cool that is. It's just such a neat little feature. Yeah, basically, before I get too distracted, I've spent a good like 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours working on this project, and all I've really been doing is digging holes, digging sand, filling sand, getting rid of water, and my god do I hate draining water. It is the single worst task in this entire game, but it's necessary. I think I dislike it so much because you don't really get anything out of it. At least digging a hole we get loads of resources. I mean, look at all of these chests I get to take back for the main base build, which is fantastic. Anyway, let's talk about what we're actually going to be doing here a little bit. I want to leave some of it as like a bit of a surprise. Is surprise the right word? Well, yeah, surprise. We'll leave it as a bit of a surprise. I've got a really cool plan for this, but basically with this massive area that we've dug out, and yeah, we were massively out with the location of the portal when we started digging, but it doesn't matter. I needed the space down here anyway, and we needed the resources, but basically I'm going to be building like a massive like science lab almost. Think Resident Evil, the Hive. We're going to be building something not too dissimilar to that, so we need a load of space underground anyway, and the sort of final point it's going to come out is here. I essentially want to go around and collect one of every mob in the game, probably more than one. This is hostile mobs here, and yeah, basically I just want to build a lab where we're experimenting on them. We're not actually going to be doing any experimenting, but we are going to be experimenting. I really don't need these. Bye bye. Yeah, so that is essentially the plan. Each floor is going to have a very similar layout. Essentially, it's going to be exactly the same. So I just need to outline every single mob in the game and sort of work it out from there. And over here, we're going to have like a really, really cool little design. And the word little really doesn't cut it. But yeah, I've dug all of this out. I also need to build a load of land up the top. So there is going to be a building on the surface as well. And there's going to be a load of stuff underground. The building on the surface is basically going to be a facade though. There's nothing that's really going to be going on there. I kind of just want to build it for the looks. And because I really, really enjoyed working on that modern build for Toby and Forge in the last episode, like it really inspired me to build something along those lines for myself. And that is what is going to happen to this island here. And I've got a feeling it's going to come out looking really good, and it's going to take a very long time. So we're not going to get absolutely everything done today. We're definitely not going to get all the mobs moved in, but I now need to go and grab a whole bunch of resources, and I need to plan out how many floors I need, and yeah, everything that's going on. Anyway, that's another 3-minute long clip. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a mini megasode. Never seen a rainbow in Minecraft before. So yeah, I need to go mining for diamonds to buy resources. I really need to get a bit more work done on this base so I can actually start making my own resources, but not today, not today. We've chosen bigger projects to do. Well, not bigger projects, but we've chosen different projects to do. Yeah, I don't like mining over here because we're quite a ways out from where the spawn is. The ore distribution is a little bit less. A little bit of information if you didn't know that one already. So I'm going to go back towards the spawn area and strip mine for diamonds for a good while. I need to buy a lot of concrete. I literally never see it rain on this world. Oh, I love this feature. Well, it's not the easiest thing in the world to control though. It is just cool. I wish I had replay mod running as well. I mean, I could quit out and set it up, but this is enough for me. Also, is that another dragon? Wait, things are getting pretty heated in this. That is a really, really weird effect. Is that because of the snow? I mean, it's got to be because of the rain and the snow, but that looks awesome. That actually looks like a proper portal. Hang on. Need to save that because that just looks so cool. Right, anyway, enough messing around. I've got diamonds to spend, and we are going to spend them... Where is it? Right here. This is probably going to be the most used shop for me. Concrete. I have now spent pretty much every single diamond that I dug up, which in total worked out to about 2.5 stacks of diamonds. So yeah, you've made a lot of diamonds, and terracotta, you've made a lot of diamonds as well, and I am broke again. Anyway, building. Well, actually, I need to get more materials. I need some of this smooth stone. I don't think anyone sells it. I've still got 5 diamonds. I'm going to check them all, but yeah, I need smooth stone, so I might have to do a bit more gathering first. I really hope I recorded audio in the past few clips. I'm not sure if my mic was off or not. So, I have worked out that there are a total of 11 mobs that I would like to collect. Technically it is more than 11, but I've broken it down into 11 environments that we need to build for them. So we have got... In fact, some of these I might put in together, so I might have some of the nether mobs sort of on one floor as well. So we should be able to cut it down a little bit because we don't have that much space, but essentially we've got blaze, ghasts and magma cubes, which we're probably going to put all on one floor. We've got cave spiders and spiders, the creeper, then we've got skeletons, wraiths and wither skeletons, they're all going to go on one floor. Zombie villagers and husks, they'll all go on one floor as well. Then there's witches, phantoms, pigmen, and then eventually zombie piglins, which I'm not sure whether the pigmen, if you name tag one, I'm not sure whether it's going to update and become a zombie piglin, or whether it'll stay in the pigman skin. That would be interesting to see. And of course we've got enderman as well. So yeah, that gives us probably about 5 floors worth of environments we'd need to build, and I think we can fit this here quite comfortably. We could cut it down and have it so there's 2 per floor, plus like a sort of central hallway area, and then like we can have some little experimentation labs on the ends and that. But yeah, basically we're going to be building little environments for them all, and should wind up looking pretty good. What I need to do is decide how I want it laid out. I'm tempted to put the nether mobs on the bottom floor. Obviously getting a ghast into a small space like this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we do have that from the Wheel of Challenges, which I know I've not completed yet. So I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit on the Wheel of Challenges. I'm not doing it on the same episode or on the next episode either at the moment. I'm just kind of taking it as I can actually do it. So I hope no one minds about that. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I need to design a base layout for this thing. And then we got like a really cool thing that we're going to do over here. But for the rest of this episode, it's probably going to be focusing on building up the rooms. And then we'll go from there. So I've got like a little bit of a mock-up of what things are going to look like. These are 11 by 25 and up by 9 little rooms, and these are going to hold each of the environments. I've cut it down to a total of 6 environments, just by mixing some of the mobs together into one area. So this may look a little bit confusing, as it is just a bit of a wired structure, but basically each floor is going to have a 5 wide walkway that we can go down. There's 9 height between the ceiling and the floor, but there's a 3 block airspace gap in between, so if I decide I want to put any redstone bits in, I've got a little bit of space to play around with to do that. But yeah, basically just look at this as 6 giant shipping containers at the moment. I'm thinking the edges, so we're going to be looking at it from here because this is the walkway. The edges I'm going to fill in with like grey concrete, I think. So a lot of this white stuff we won't even see, but it's good to get a wireframe in first. So yeah, that's all going to be like light grey concrete for the walls. And we're going to have glass on this main section here so we can look straight in, and that's going to be glass up to the ceiling. And inside each of these we're going to be building up miniature environments. I'm really annoyed I've not got any emeralds left, and I would like to buy more player heads, but oh well. The floor, I'm not sure what I want to make the floor out of yet. I'm sure we can work something out. Hello, little baby zombie. Well, that's a point. I'm gonna need to add baby zombies into the mix as well. We're gonna need a lot of name tags. Could you burn to death, please? So yeah, I'm just gonna get another chunk of work done, I think, and then just jump back in and show you what's going on. Okay, so another quite a while later, I've got quite a bit done here. It has taken quite a long time and a hell of a lot of diamonds, as we've already stated, but we are getting there. So I've set one room up just to sort of show you how... Oh, I need to replace that glass. To show you how this is going to be working. So I've split it down into 6 rooms. This one here is going to be with all the zombies in. So I've created like an environment that you'd typically see a zombie in. So it's just a general street. There's like a little fake tree in the back there. We got a fake car here and like the facade of a house. Yeah, so I think it'd be pretty cool if we get like maybe 5 or 6 zombies just sort of roaming around in there. And these are basically observation rooms. So this is light grey glass and every single one of them's got some. I'm using end rods up here for lighting, but doesn't actually reach the floor here. Basically mobs can still spawn, so probably gonna have to get some carpet and just do it on these blocks, on these hazard line blocks, which should wind up being pretty cool. Now I do want to put in a bit of a piston door here, and it is going to cover from bottom to top, and thanks to honey blocks we can actually do that now. I'm going to make it double thick because that should still work as well, and it should wind up looking a bit better than having one side where you can just literally see all the honey blocks and slime blocks, because I'm not really a fan of having them visible indoors. But yeah, we're going to come up with a design for that. Yeah, and we just got this like little stairwell design. It's nothing special, but that's kind of the point. So we want to deter people from actually coming down here when we eventually get the building on the top set up. So we're going to have up here like just a really sort of luscious, awesome building on an island. It's going to be a pretty big tower. Taking inspiration from Umbrella in Resident Evil for all of this, so this is almost like the Hive. Yeah, and as I say, coming down this side we're going to have like little test labs and stuff like that, and then on the very bottom floor we got some more stuff that we're going to be having over here. Not sure how much more I'm going to get done with this though, because I've been working away at this for quite a long time, and yeah, really running out of time to sort of get an episode together. And I've got a lot of editing to do, so yeah, fun. Okay, I have done a few more of the sort of like little environments. So over here we have got the little skeleton one. There's just some dead coral in there just to add a little bit of a nice variation. But I went for a bit of a cavey sort of feel for this one, or a mountaintop feel. There is like some little water areas and that in there as well. Again, just to add a little bit more interest. Obviously we still need to get the mobs in, but yeah, I think it's starting to look the piece. If we come up another level, I have now done up here, I've done like a classic Nether style one for Blaze, Magma Cube and Pigment. We're not going to put a ghast in. I've kind of decided against that. I think that's not really the best idea. But yeah, this is pretty cool. There's like a little lava pool over there. I think it's a pretty decent little observation room. Haven't got one for the Phantom and the Enderman yet. Not 100% sure what way I really want to go for that one, so I've left that for now. And if we come up one more level, I have started work on one for the Creeper. I'm actually not going to put the Witch in there because I was thinking about it. And if for whatever reason they decide to start having a fight, then stuff's going to start blowing up. I'm already nervous about bringing the creepers in the first place. Yeah, and cave spider and spiders, we're probably going to do like another cave style thing in here, but probably make it look a bit more like a cave than the skeleton one. At any rate, I can feel my building is just getting worse and worse. I mean, look, I created this little cliffside here out of just dirt, and that does not look great. We're going to have like a little bit of water there and a bridge going across there. But yeah, I think at this stage I really need to end the video off and do a bit of editing and get a video uploaded for you, because otherwise this is going to be very, very, very late. And I don't really have much more time to work on it anyway for a couple of days. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get as much done as I wanted to do, but there has been a lot to do in this project. Probably doesn't look like very much at the moment, but hey-oh, I've got really big plans for this one. So yeah, with all of that, I will catch you in the next one.